Alrighty. Get things going on my end. Don't mind me. Did I grab a knife? I did grab a knife. Alright, we're good. Just sharing some stuff to the... At least attempting to share things. Seems like every time I do a stream, I'll go on the YouTube, share it to Discord, instantly go to like Facebook instead of the area that I need to go share it to. Hey Spino, hey Piru. I hope I said that right. Get to unboxing these guys in a second. Alright, I think we're good. We got a few people here. Got stuff shared around. Let me just click this over. Well, anyways, listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve. Realized camera shifted over ever so slightly. We gotta tighten this thing up real quick, so the camera might shake a little bit. Hey, it is what it is. How's your guys' evening going? Mine's going great. I just got a bunch of my shipments in. Although I will say, one thing that does hurt me is I got the Gundam Barbatos Lupus Rex finally. And then I noticed inside the package, he's missing his armor plating up here. So I already contacted Big Bad about this guy. So hopefully I'll get a replacement. I'm still going to unbox it because might as well. See how good it is with minus the piece. And then depending, I might have to send it back. Sometimes they'll let you just keep it and they'll just send you a new one. Kind of hoping they do the let me keep it and send me a new one, because this would be kind of a fun one to do another battle damage one of. Hey, Lord. So, to be honest, we won't even start with this because I actually cracked it open because I looked to see if the piece was in there, but I haven't actually checked it out yet. Hey, Striker Animation. Some of the other stuff we got here is the Figuarts Samurai Sword. This one, I could have sworn his name was Katana Man. I thought in the anime. But still pretty pleased to get this guy. Hey, Godzilla. Oh, actually, I've had him for a couple weeks now. I just haven't really got around to doing... he's actually... His review's filmed. I'm hoping to get it finished and up tomorrow. But I still have to do some photos. Shoot, Spino. That, and I'm still waiting on my Spitfire and the Burning. But sounds like I might be getting some for free. I might be getting a sponsorship. And some of those might get sent to me. I'm waiting to hear back. So it might take a little bit longer for me to get a hold of it. But I wanted to pop them in here because I just really like this thing. So I figured if you guys had any questions about it, you could ask me right now. The only thing that kind of sucks about mine is he has like this loose jaw thing going on. But other than that, everything else is really good. I don't really got too much complaints. Like, the mouth maybe could have been painted a little bit better. But his eyes look really good. The only other thing that's kind of weird, too, is he's got a lot of smooth detailing on his neck. It wasn't official. It was an official that I messed around with. But, that being said, somebody just bought it not that long ago. So, it's not there anymore. Ooh, that hurts on the tail segment. Overall, yeah. I think this one's better. Like, this one is clearly better than the MonsterArts. The MonsterArts is a better figure. But if you want a 2019, like, movie accurate, but still have all the posability, like, this is the one you want. Because the MonsterArts is a bit stylized. And... also, the paint job's a little lacking on it. It's still a cool figure, though. Like, I never hated it. But this one, like it's just a much better figure. In terms of looking like the kaiju, it's got a lot more paint going on with it, which I could appreciate. The only thing is the tail, I wish was maybe a little bit more posable. Maybe like elongate the joints here so that you could get a little bit more of a bend with it. Would have been kind of nice. And then maybe extra hands, because resting hands, it'd be nice to have like some more options. Granted, for the price point, I can't really complain. Actually, to be honest, the tail's better than the neck, because the neck was still like the bendy wire, right? At least this is segmented. This one, Entertainment Earth's got him. So, oh, actually, where did I get you? I don't think you're actually Entertainment Earth. It's on Entertainment Earth for pre-order if you guys like to support the channel and get it. I want to say mine was through 5K Toys, so I can get it sooner. But I don't think they have them in stock anymore. You'd have to check. But it's called 5K Toys. Yeah, I know a lot of people got Gundam. The people that I got an email today about sponsoring will also have them. But I'm still waiting to find that to go through before I really want to start spreading the word about them. Because I haven't messed around with their shop yet, so I can't get too much into it. But 5K Toys has been really good for me. Especially with the Dachshunds figures. Camera is on its way. I got mine imported, and it's been kind of stuck. Oh yeah, that Space Godzilla is dope. Yeah, they get a lot of like the third-party Dragon Ball Z figures. Yeah, I got my Yu Yu Hakusho's. What was it? The Inuyasha just went up for pre-order. That one's pretty cool. Same with the Kenshins I bought from them. The Attack on Titan ones. I think that one turtle that I ended up selling was from there too. And then I gotten a few of these guys from there. The only thing that sucks is if I get a Ghidorah from the one place, I'm going to end up with two of them. So I'm going to have to figure that one out. Yeah, it's really cool. I wish it was cheaper. That's kind of my only complaint. Because it's just the Space Godzilla and it's like $160. Alright, we're going to start cracking into them here just to get the stream going. We're working on it. Gigan's going to be the last one. Like I said, this one, that kind of sucked. Like I said, I already know it's missing a piece. So it's got some issues already. I never used Kappa Hobby. I know I've been waiting, what was it? Awesome Collector, I think, had it cheaper. Which they're good. Sometimes their shipping's a little slow, but I haven't had an issue with them. I don't know Norm of the North, so I'm going to go with the holiday special. I'll give Norm of the North some credit. Anyways, what this is the Barbatos Lupus Rex from Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. I'm currently catching up on this show. Because I started watching it, enjoyed it, and then never really came back to it. So I'm trying to right that wrong. And I'm partway through season 2. So kind of gave me more of a reason to grab this guy. Oh yeah, E-Knight. I always forget about E-Knight. It comes with the jetpack. Back, and you get the giant tail blade. Goes on the back of here. That is gargantuan mace. This thing's pretty cool. I like though that it feels like a model kit. You can even see the nub marks from the runners when they put it on. Oh, sorry. A little bit of a burp. Like, it feels light. Not horrible, but it's kind of expected. Like, these guys are, for what they are, they're like fairly inexpensive. Well, fairly inexpensive. Still like $40 figure. But this one, like I mentioned, it's missing the plate here. It never came with it. So this one I got on Big Bad because I had a bunch of stuff pre-ordered on there. And yeah, so I contacted that about it because it should have this little plate here. So it's missing one of those. And the other two things it came with is the hands. I'm wondering how the heck... Oh, okay, it does actually kind of go down towards the end. I was like, how does this grip? Also, is it flexible? Yeah. But, like I mentioned, if they end up sending me a replacement, I get to keep this one. I'll probably end up turning this one into like a battle damage version. Oh, the Golden Compass movie? I thought it was alright. It just looks like we're never really getting like a sequel to it, so. It's been a long time since I actually checked out that one. Yeah, I dig the claws. I also like, too, that they're a little bit flexible, so I'm not really too worried about breaking these things. Kind of wondering, what's this piece up here? Comes with an adapter. I don't know what this is, because this little guy here, I know is for a stand. I could probably look at the instructions, but like I said, I probably got to send this guy back, so I don't know if I care enough. Maybe it's to hook something on the back? Next question, does this move or is it... Oh yeah, I was going to say, why would it move? Yeah, because it'd definitely be really fun to try to panel line this thing. But details look good. I like the head. Not super crazy on the paint applications, but it's kind of to be expected with these ones. But nah, super sweet. I don't get the... Oop. I don't know why, but it's like every single one of these, the back skirts are always like the easiest thing to pop off. I will say, I do like this better than the original Barbatos, which I kind of hope they upgrade at some point. Because this guy definitely could use a little bit more updating than what we got originally. I don't think he's bad. He's like one of those ones like I kind of plan on going through and touching up. Because at some point I'll probably end up panel lining and like detailing these guys up whenever. Any more diorama videos? At some point, because I do plan on... I guess we'll do this guy next. I started 3D printing some buildings. I gotta get back to 3D printing them. I'm kind of lazy and haven't gotten around to doing it some more. But my big city that I use for the backdrop for a lot of the photo reviews and thumbnails and stuff like that, I do plan on redoing that. And I'll probably make it a video when I do. Because like in the back of my head, I've had doing like small little dioramas for be able to like put in small display cases. Maybe I'll do something with that at some point. Anyways, this is the Lightning Collection Mighty Minotaur. Wasn't sure. I'm pretty sure I didn't mention it. I'm not sure why I actually bought this guy. I think it's mainly just because it's Mighty Morphin. But I don't know. I always like getting the monsters, and it's. At least this one's got kind of a reason to be made because with the Power Rangers Now and Forever, they had the robotic one. Oh yeah, I did see that. Somebody was posting that on Facebook. I'd be okay with that. I'd be more inclined to pre-order it if I didn't have to pay for it for that long, to be fair. Where do you want him? You talking about the back skirt? You want him out of the back skirt? I haven't finished Rebirth yet. Me and my wife have been sort of watching. That's why I haven't done the video yet. And then I know Arnez hasn't watched it. I've been liking it. I saying it's better than the Rebirth is a stretch. I do like the monster designs. The animation, it's growing on me, but it's not that good. Outside of the fights, like you can definitely see where the budget was. And the kids, I would say, are hit and miss on how much I enjoy them. Like I said, the longer the show's, like, I'm on the 4th episode. I'll probably watch it, actually, probably after this, we'll probably watch another episode. Because I would like to try to get to doing that video maybe next week. But as the show's been going on, I've been liking it more and more. Because the first episode, I was like, the Gauss things were cool. The Gauss part was cool, but like the rest of it was just a little great. Like it was just fine. And the second episode was sweet. Like the third, like the Ziegler stuff. So the Mighty Minotaur. Kind of hurts, but I got this out of the package. I was just like, all right, cool. Let's move on. It's just like the first thing popped in my brain. So, I don't know. For Power Ranger villains, I think they could have done some way more unique ones. Oh, to be fair, that is some solid articulation in that chest area. Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Minotaur. You're actually a very posable monster figure, so I'm not going to complain about you. It's just kind of like, it's a Minotaur. Rah, 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 rah. At least it's got some silver on the gauntlets. Well, sort of silver. It's got it in some places. Same with on the little plate here. It's got the extra little fluff. Of course, customary upskirt shot. Not a lot going on there. It's got some fluff. It's got the hooves in the bottom. Eyes are silver. Overall, not bad. Like I said, it's just like, it's one of those, like, it's a pretty boring design, at least for Power Rangers. But, you know what, surprisingly, it's like, not bad. Now I haven't watched One Piece. I'll be honest, I probably won't. I never really cared for the anime. I tried watching it, because I had a roommate that was, like, in love with it, so I gave it like part of a season, and it's just like I never went back. I hear it gets better like once you stick it there for a couple of, like a season or two, it gets really good, but I ain't about that life. How's the neck? How's the neck on what? On the Godzilla? This guy's pretty good. It's mainly just a ball joint there, so it's nothing crazy. Actually, it's probably where the articulation kind of sucks because he has this like little extra fluff piece here. But he does come with a shield, which is actually kind of cool. Oh man, I kind of want this for my spawn. If you ever go on clearance, Mr. Minotaur, I'm buying an extra one of you just so I can steal this. It also comes with a giant mace. It's a little flexible. I do really like that he comes with a little clay Minotaur for Finster. Which is pretty cool. And it comes with clench fist, gripping hand, and this random effect piece. I think on the picture it showed it like in the horns or something like that. Just like kind of, yeah. Kind of just sitting there. Kind of looks like somebody just splooged on top of his head. Not sure what I'm supposed to do with this. Maybe put it on the shield. To be fair, I don't really use these too much. Like, if anything, these get randomly tossed into some photos when I need something. But, like, for display purposes, I barely have any of these actually used. Although, we'll actually have that with Minster, so that'd be cool. Overall, not bad. I'm actually a little more impressed with them than I thought I was going to be. So like I said, it was one of those pre-orders that was just like, I kept looking at it, and it was just like, do I need it? Do I really? So I've been trying to be good about canceling things that I like. If I really don't need it, or if I have a hesitant about it, I've been just canceling stuff lately. Oh, for the Etsy? Maybe at some point. I do gotta sit down and actually try to make some more beams at some point. It's just kind of hard to do with the baby. I feel like I don't know. I could maybe give the show a try, but it's just like, even from the trailers, like, there's nothing that's got me like excited about it personally. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, that could work for that. Oh yeah, we're getting to him. Aaron, turn away. It's random anime figure. Oh, these are terrifying. That is one thick hunk of thin plastic. I'm assuming that kind of works like... Yeah, the hands are exactly like how Chainsaw Man was. So these separate if you want to have different posing ones or position ones. Best Place Entertainment Earth. Use the link in the description to help support the channel. Serious note, I do like them. If you're looking for cheaper places, Awesome Collector is good. 5K, not 5K, not for MonsterArts. E-Night is usually a pretty cheaper option. The one benefit about Entertainment Earth is you get free shipping pretty much on all the MonsterArts. Like, I used to get a lot of them from Big Bad, but I've been kind of leaning away from that and going with some of the other places. Yeah, that's kind of what I heard about them. Yeah, Awesome Collector's got good prices. The only negative I have of Awesome Collector is shipping times. Sometimes it can be great. Sometimes it can take for freaking ever. And that's kind of the same issue with Big Bad. The only positive with Big Bad is you have that pile of loot. But like I said, for the most part, usually like, especially my Godzilla stuff, I don't usually have a lot of stuff. So, like, I have to ship them out generally when they come in terms of reviews, so they don't get to let them pile up. I dig this guy. The coat's made out of soft goods, and he's got so many pockets. So many pockets. Like the little bloody effects. Like I said, this is the most terrifying thing. It's kind of the same issue with Chainsaw Man. Is like, it doesn't come with the stand, but it really needs a stand. Because I would be terrified of this guy falling off. Also kind of wondering how the face swaps out before I put him away. Oh, so it's the whole thing with this one. Okay. So I gotta pop that off. Oh, that's different. So the sword's its own thing. There we go. Need my katana man talking. That goes back into here. that bad boy back in. I know, was it Denji's coming out for this line? I don't know if I'm going to grab that. You have to send me pictures of that Muto when you get it in. I'm just glad that Hiya's doing the Muto, so I don't have to contemplate on getting that other stuff. Yeah, I'm liking this guy quite a bit. This guy's really cool. Like the detailing. Hands are sweet. It's got bloody swords. It's really posable. Detailing's pretty well on point. Honestly, might be the best one of the bunch. I kind of would like. It's kind of my only problem with some of these is I wish they would come with a little bit more stuff, especially at the price. Like Power was probably the most bang for your buck one to get because she came with like freaking everything, but like they know that everybody's gonna buy Chainsaw Man and this guy, so you don't have to put as much effort into the extra stuff of the figures because you're gonna buy them regardless. It's kind of like the problem with these guys. And most anything Godzilla, like we're gonna buy it. Yeah, I don't usually recommend Amazon too much, especially at least for pre-order stuff. Oh, man, my voice just cracked. Because I know like GameStop, I think in places like that get that, but I've had way too many issues with them too. Like I just don't trust GameStop for ordering for anything. Seems like Target, Walmart, those places, they're all like anything that's got a third-party system, I would say is generally not the best thing to go with. Oh, don't mind me, just taking a drink of my tea. Yeah, if it's a release, it's not as bad. Like the only thing I had pre-ordered on there was my Alien Rangers because they were exclusives. So I was probably a little bit more safe grabbing those. I will say, before I get the Gigan, I really dig the box though. Because Gigan's like its own separate picture, so it just stands out really nice in the box. But anyways, alright. Last of the figures, hopefully nothing's wrong with this one. I don't want the email more shops. Oh, Gigan's a bit of a hefty boy, hefty boy, hefty boy. Oh, I love the Ghidorah scales. They look good. Spiky bits look nice on the tail. Got the little claw on the back. So I know a lot of people are mentioning the wings are super terrifying because they're partially translucent. And then they're only connected to like these little ball joints up at the top. So you'll see there's nothing really here connecting the sails into. It's only attached here. So you kind of got to be careful like lifting the tail too high or adjusting it the wrong way. But there's a little bit of play there, which is nice. Yeah, oh, these wings are freaking horrified. Because these are hard as a rock. So like any issue of a fall, like these things are not surviving. Yeah, Final Wars Godzilla, sweet. I recommend them. Yeah, as I say, I don't think Ultimate had a window. Oh no, there's definitely been other releases. Cause he was he your Bandai Premium? He's a web exclusive, right? Web exclusives usually don't. Head's really good though. Like the beak. Eyes are really dope. Get his jaw open. Yeah. Oh, they even got the little serrated piece of the mouth there. This can move out a little bit. And I think that's about as far as I can get there. This one seems to go out a little bit farther. It's got the belly piece here for the blades. You know, it'd been kind of cool if it would have came with an effects piece to where you could swap this out and it looked like it was doing the saws were going. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, I would say the new Hiya is better than the MonsterArts, especially bang for buck. Well, it's pretty much like MonsterArts in general. Like, as long as you like handle them properly, you don't really got to worry about much. That being said, like I said, this would be like the thing I was most concerned. That, and I like to point them out anyways because I don't know how many times I've gone to like a convention, like especially like being at G-Fest and stuff, and seeing a bunch of like 8-year-olds running around with MonsterArts figures. Like parents will buy these for their kids. I don't recommend it, but like I would not buy this for Casey. The claws are really cool. I like the coloring. It's a little bit more on the green side. I don't know why, but I always think of Gigan. Like, I almost want another one of these so I can paint it blue. Although a black one would be kind of cool too. Like the old Bandai Gigan. Would be kind of neat to see. Yeah, I'm digging this guy a lot. I should have brought down that bootleg Ghidorah to show with him. I'll definitely have to do like the photos with him. I kind of wish the Godzilla was already out to do the photos with. I got Anguirus. I guess we could do Anguirus. I know one thing I am already contemplating is because this guy got a release and I have him in hand now, I almost want to 3D print a thing here to make it look like he's doing the blade. I was kind of wondering if this pops out, but it doesn't feel like it does. I'm trying to see how that's hooked in. Yeah, I think it's because what was it? Final Wars Gigan? You could adjust this piece and it would move. Oh yeah, it's super screen accurate. The only thing I would say in terms of it, like for stylization purposes, is I'm pretty sure the suit doesn't have the detailing on here like on the claws, the spiky bits, because these kind of look like claws, and I don't think the suit had that. To be fair. But that being said, looks-wise, this is easily the best Gigan I own, and I have quite a bit. Like the X Plus Gigan's the only thing I don't really have a version of. Because I like the Revoltech one, but like this one... this one kind of just takes a dump on that thing, to be fair. Plus it helps too. Like I really... Like Gigan's easily one of my favorite Showa monsters. So having a really cool version of him is great. I also like, too, that we're getting the Godzilla. The only thing I still got which I might order today or tomorrow, is I got to grab the Godzilla Tower that's coming out. Because it's going to be about the same size. And I really wanted to have next to these guys. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I don't think there was anything. I remember seeing anything about it coming like with an FX piece or anything. So that's gonna be a pain in the butt. Because I was like, if this could pop out, it'd be easy to 3D print just like a little clear bit here to make it look like it. The way it's set up, I would probably have to use like a thin sheet and make a decal to make it look like the buzzsaw. Which I could probably do that too, to be fair. I gotta order some thicker plastic that I was gonna try to do for one thing, because the stuff I ordered was too thin. So it kind of gives me maybe more of a purpose. Him next to the Hiya. Godzilla is a little bigger. Granted, I was gonna say it should be, but then scale-wise, actually Gigan should be like half his size easy from the Showa series, because he was only like 50 meters. Oh, the Godzilla Tower, it's an X+. You can currently pre-order on the Shonen Rick site. I was going to wait to see, because I was hoping like Awesome Collector would get it, or maybe the Godzilla store, because then I could get a discount. Because the Rick site, I've had some issues with, so I don't like to order from that, but... Yeah, I'd say the only thing I hate is his price. Because what's here, 100, like the 130-ish you're paying. Like you can get them a little cheaper on some sites. You might be paying a little bit more. It's a little, I think, a little steep. Like this guy would have been 100. I think I would have been pretty happy with it. Because at the price, I think it should have came with some extra stuff. Like, especially like the little effects piece for the tummy would have been kind of cool. Or maybe the little laser would have been kind of neat too. I know it's not in the movie, but like posters and what have you would have been kind of cool. But then again, I can also see them giving us another version of this guy anyways. Doing like blue version, which comes with accessories. Or like a black version. God, if he was cheaper, I would totally get another one to repaint. Granted, I can see somebody sending me one of these to repaint to make it look like that. Actually, it'd be a pretty easy job because it's pretty much just going over the green parts with the blue. Hey, Goofy. Yeah, like 95. Like I don't see why he costs more than the Ultima Godzilla. Actually, wow, were they? No, I think I paid 120 for Ultima, and Ultima like dwarfs this thing in terms of like the amount of plastic involved in this figure. Like, the only saving like is just like this guy doesn't get much loving in terms of action figures, so it's kind of like, oh, I can't see that. Gigan gets a lot of figures. Yeah, I'm curious to see what the... Oh, I just had a brain fart. 71? Was Gigan 71? That Godzilla? I know we got announced, but I haven't seen it for pre-order. Still waiting on the 99. Or not 99. 91. Anyways, so overall, I think Gigan is definitely the most impressive looking figure of the bunch. $72? Oh, no, it couldn't be 72, right? Because 72 should be Megalon. Oh, no, right. No, because Mechagodzilla is 74, 75, right? So, yeah, 72. Yeah, kind of with you, Sticky. With the Hiya MonsterArts debate is like you mentioned, like clearly they're much better with the legendaries. And a lot of it too is like if MonsterArts would have like put some effort into the paint jobs with them and maybe made them a little bit more movie accurate, I think like I still would say they were. I would probably still hunt on them over the Hiyas if they had better paint job and were a little more accurate. Um, because it's just like in terms of like figure feel, articulation, everything. Like it's like I said, the MonsterArts 2019 is still the better figure, but this is a better Godzilla. So in terms of like them doing Toho figures, I have a hard time believing that they're going to beat this Gigan if they were to make their own Gigan. Would it be good? Probably. Would it be as good? I would be hard pressed to believe it. Yeah, there's just kind of a lot of companies in general with the Godzilla stuff. Like that's the only negative I would say about collecting Godzilla things over a lot of the other stuff that I collect is you tend to get a lot less stuff for Godzilla stuff and you pay more of a premium because of the name. And a lot of it's just like the copyrights, what have you. Because hell, it's like I'm not gonna say the Minotaur is a better figure than these guys, but it's like he was only 30. And he came with more stuff than Katana Man here. Now Katana Man is like it's still like the way things posing, detailing, yada yada yada. But I mean, like it's $30, 130. There's a bit of a jump. And like this is Power Rangers. Like it's got a decent. Actually, I probably should leave him up here. And then same with this guy. Like freaking. He's what 40. Which honestly, after getting him in hand, I think he probably could have been a little cheaper too. Like this guy probably should have been in the $30 realm. Definitely should have been more than a normal universe figure, but like he shouldn't be the same price as the Sazabi. Yeah, Hiya's been doing really good, especially like the more that they've released figures, the like it's pretty insane at how much better the figures have already gotten. And like what this is the 5th one, because he's clear like he's easily the best Hiya we've gotten. Like I said, like the Godzilla was good, had some issues, but still really good figure. The Kong I would say still is probably the worst Hiya out of the bunch. And then the Rodan was sweet. Not perfect, but sweet. Like, it's still the best 2019 Rodan outside of... Well, actually, I'd still say it's better than the X+. Plus. The Mothra is really good. And then you get him, which is, like I said, it's probably one of the best Godzilla figures we've gotten in quite a bit. So I'm excited to see what the rest of it... Like, I'm really excited to see the Muto and their Skullcrawler and the Ghidorah. And we're getting the Ghidorah earlier, too. So that's exciting. I still gotta sell mine. It's currently the only MonsterArts figure I have left from the Legendaries. And you think me selling it with like beams and plus it looks like with the paint job and everything, like I'm not making money on it. So you think I'd be able to get off the thing. But nobody wants my Ghidorah. I did keep the Mecha. I just meant all the ones I was selling. I still really dig. I still dig this guy. I think he's really cool looking, especially with this giant little taily thing on the back. Is he actually? Oh, he stands. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was going to be a hindrance. But he stands pretty well without me even trying. I was like, Katana Man's the only reason he's kind of upright is because he's currently leaning on the Godzilla. Yeah, I would say Gigan easily the coolest one out of the bunch. Best figure. I'm trying not to put the Godzilla in there because we didn't technically unbox him for the video. Honestly, I probably still have to give it to... Well... Yeah, I probably still have to give it to Gigan. Although, oddly enough, it's kind of... The Minotaur is actually probably pretty solid. I have him on pre-order. I know I gotta pay attention to. I gotta go check out some Targets because I hear he's starting to show up there. So hopefully, some point should have it soon. I'm excited for that one. It's nice to actually get like a new Predator figure because, God, it's been a minute. Actually, it's funny up. I actually just got a new Alien figure. Just recently picked this thing up, which is the Kenner Alien Hive Wars figure, which I don't know how many people that know of the old Kenner aliens actually knows about these, because this is like the last wave before the line officially died. So these, you don't see these ones too often. I saw a local toy shop, got one in, so I went in and bought it because the card's actually pretty solid too. It's got a little bend right there, but other than that, it's pretty tip-top shape. I also did not spend that much on it. But I still got to hunt down the rest of these. Like I said, I'm growing up, I've never seen any of these. So these are pretty sweet. Like the Warrior Predator, the Night Recon Predator with that gigantic freaking jaw. There's the Acid Alien and the two other human characters. Got Corporal Hicks with an eye patch. Comes with a cyborg dog. And then Integer 3, trademark by the way, who has a cyborg bug. Oh, it's got to be that thing, right? Yeah, the Destroyer does look pretty sweet. Like I mentioned in the review, I think the Dark Horse Godzilla is cool. I've liked him. The other ones are more like, if you see them on sale, I would be more inclined to grab them. Especially the Rose Biolante, like that thing. I'd have to see, I think, like clearance half off to really want to merit buying that thing. The other thing I recently grabbed, I don't think I'm going to open it, but I remember I used to have these growing up. As I knock over Gigan. Get off the Minotaur! We don't want to break things. Is this trend? Let's just murder everything. I'll have to probably fudge around with the camera a little bit for this one. But it's a Trendmaster Mars Attack Martian Supreme Commander, which I know this isn't the way he looked in the aliens looked in the movie, but growing up I had all the toys. And I really like this line. Like, these were the guys that would fight Godzilla. Like, they were like my evil alien overlords for playing with them. I kind of want to get these mainly just because I think they would be cool with the Dark Horse Godzilla as like the pseudo, like the aliens that were hunting him. Like I mentioned, I wouldn't mind picking these guys back up. And they even have like the mission disc thing, like the Independence Day figures used to have, which is pretty cool. Granted, it's like good luck ever trying to play the things anymore. I don't think I really need those. I had all these. The only thing I never seen the gun in person. But I remember having the Doom Saucer. I had all those guys loose. I had this big one. The only thing is like the box is pretty solid. It's got a little tear there. And there's a little bit of like shelf wear. It's got a little crease there. Other than that, it's pretty solid. My only concern is the batteries are dead, and I'm afraid that they're going to corrode. And his cape's really sticky, which I think Dawn Dish Soap would solve that issue, because I had a Blade figure that had the same issue. But there's not really an easy way of getting this guy out of the package. Like, there's some plastic tabs I could probably cut, but there's definitely something here with his oxygen tank that I would just have to get it out. I could probably get it out safely, but it's just going to be a pain in the butt. Also did not pay nearly that much because the guy was sitting on this for quite a bit. And I kept saying I was going to go in there and grab it. And today was the day. I ended up, he was $30, which is pretty good for these guys. Especially because Trendmasters was like one of my favorite toy lines or toy companies growing up too. So I usually like trying to grab some of the stuff from that. Hey, as long as you're enjoying it, it doesn't really matter if it's rare or not, to be fair. Because, heck, I can't talk. We customize, like, a prototype figures on this channel, so... I am not the guy that cares about the monetary value of certain things. That's for sure. Oh, yeah, and that Ultimate Wolf Predator. Not did you mention that. Waiting for that thing for freaking ever. Because I have original one, but they're not good. So it'd be nice to have an updated version. Same with the Pred Alien. I still have one in the package. And I really want to open it, but I don't like. It's one of those ones because. I was trying to say because it's like just talked about not caring about the value, but it is an expensive NECA figure. So if I had to get rid of it, it'd be better in the package. I think mainly the reason I haven't opened the damn thing yet is just I don't have a place to put it even if I opened it. Like the alien section is pretty crammed. Yeah, it would definitely sell. At least I would assume, but I don't know. To me, it just seems like at least nowadays the Alien Predator line is not a primary concern for them anymore. Oh yeah, for certain. It's like that Zilla that I keep customizing for people. It's not like a figure that they make anymore. That's for certain. But anyways, I think we're gonna call it good here. So also I was gonna say, is my laptop charging? It says the battery's dead. But I see the little thing there, so I think we're golden. Yeah, that's another one I'm surprised they haven't tried to re-release. Is the ultimate the Alien versus Predator figures, because I wouldn't mind updated versions of those. Because technically they were the first Predators to really have like the new articulation. So it's not like they need to be updated in terms of posability, but just like better stuff and maybe a little bit better engineering. Because I will say they were fairly fragile. But it'd be cool, especially to get another Chopper. Chopper is mainly the one I could use another one of, because mine's like been repaired so many times. We don't touch them anymore. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the stream. We're going to call it good here. So help us defeat those kaijus by hitting the like button. Subscribe, become a ranger today. Also got Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook. Guys like Keep Up the Day with channel. Donate. Greatly would appreciate. Also, again, if you guys like to pick up these collectibles for yourself, like the Hiya Godzilla, the Gundam, Katana Man, I know was sold out. You can get Minotaur. You can get Gigan off Entertainment Earth. You can support the channel. Get yourself some cool collectibles. Also, you get free shipping on this guy if you get it through him. I think the high you'd have to get something else. I think it was like $80. Was that the free shipping thing? I don't know. You have to go check it out. I have to go look again. It's been a second since I've been. It was actually, well, so I say second. It's been a couple days since I've been on there, and my brain's forgetful. But anyways, we'll see you guys in the next stream. Hopefully, like I mentioned, I'm going to try to get the Hiya Godzilla up tomorrow for review. I still got to do photos and stuff like that. But now I'm just babbling. So anyways, see you guys. Well, at least I say that if I can get to the button.